11-time world champion Kelly Slater has seen it all in his time, but I'm not sure if he's ever seen a situation like this. Mick Fanning attacked by a shark in the opening stages of the final of the JBay Open. Kelly, where were you when the attack happened, and have you had a chance to see the vision?
Well, now I have seen it all, yeah. It was actually surreal to me because I was just coming on the beach, and obviously if I had been more patient, I might have got Mick's good one at the end. I might have been that guy right there, you know. But I was coming up the beach, and there was a bunch of kids like, oh, sign this and whatever, you know, just after I came up the beach, and I saw all the boats and skis go straight to the lineup, and I was like, there's only one possible reason that would ever happen, ever in a contest, somebody got whacked by a shark. And I just ran up the beach, and I was just like, what happened? I was just trying to find some information, and then right when I got up, they played it, and I mean, I don't know. I'm halfway between crying and laughing, because it's like he got so lucky, and, you know, he's getting looked after. Good, just clean living right there. It's, I don't know. I'm sort of lost for words, to be honest. Really
definitely. Mick making mention that, you know, obviously the title race just not that important at the moment, and the decision to cancel competition for the day, an easy one for the commissioner.
I think so. I think it's, you know, for all intents and purposes, it's probably the responsible thing to do. That being said, there's, you know, a whole bunch of people talking about how good the waves are and they want to go surfing. But Twiggy said he's got 2 shark thingies to wear out there, and he's like, let's go. We got a couple shark zappers or whatever he's got. But, you know, I think life's a lot more important than a surf contest, and I don't think Mick's really too worried about whether he gets a second place right now. You know, he's probably going to go and have a rest and have a cry, and I mean, all of us almost watched our friend just get eaten by a shark. So I'm just blown away that there's just no damage at all. He said he punched it a couple times. He doesn't have a scratch on him. He's not bleeding anywhere. I mean, there's no luckier situation you're going to have given the circumstances.
What was the buzz like around the competitors area when you actually got back to the contest zone? Obviously, most of the competitors on the championship tour are still here watching this moment unfold.
Yeah, everyone is just baffled. You know, everyone's eyes are huge, and they're just going, God, what, did you see it? Did you see it? Just looking through the video online, and yeah, I don't know. I mean, me and Leo and Wiggly were out there surfing till the heat started. We were sitting right there, and so, you know, Leo and I caught a wave in right as it was happening. So we were like, you know, it could have been us if it was just a minute later or earlier or whatever. But, so it's just surreal. It hasn't really sunk into me yet.
Sharks, they're a part of the environment here in South Africa, and it was just interesting when it happened. Sunny day, just into the final. It's not what you'd call feeding time.
No,
but just a remarkable situation.
Unbelievable. You know, you'd probably say the most well-documented shark attack ever, right? I'm not quite positive whether it was an attack or it got, you know, it sort of looks on the video like maybe the shark was swimming out and got its face caught in a leash, and then it was sort of like thrashing because of that, but then it was probably interested in, what is this thing here? You know, there's something here, and I'm, you know, checking it out. I had a friend get a shark stuck in their leash in Florida years ago, and they actually punched the thing and had to stun it to get it out of their leash. But yeah, I don't know if it was coming by to have a little nip or if it was just happened to be there. I don't think we'll ever know. But God, I mean, if it wasn't trying to eat him, then I think that's a good thing. I mean, but yeah, there's been well documented. There's been plenty of attacks here at Jeffries, and all of us know that risk when we paddle out. I mean, you sit out there. You know, today I probably thought about it 30 times. I had 3 heats, and I probably thought of it 10 times in each heat. You know, just sitting out here, there's no one around. If a shark's around, he's gonna hear or see me, and you know, it's a reality surfing in Africa. You should talk to Greg Emsley. He has the scariest shark encounter I've ever heard in my life.
You've done the cage dive. You're pretty in tune with the marine life in the area. Any predictions on the size of the shark just based on how big the fin was that was behind Mick?
No, I can't really tell. I mean, you could say it was a 8 to 10 foot shark, or it could have been a 12-foot shark. I mean, who knows?
That sounds pretty big.
It's a big shark. It's a lot bigger than Mick. It's probably, you know, multiples of his weight and a lot bigger than he was. So I don't know. I mean, he's going to laugh. Once he gets past the scare and the fear of it, he's going to just laugh and just go, I can't believe I got attacked by a shark and it didn't bite me. It's like, I mean, if it's ever going to happen to you in the ocean, what happened with Mick is the perfect way for it to go down, because there's no harm, no foul. I'm just scared shitless, and I don't know. It's crazy.
Such a morbid situation when you think about the year. How is everyone going to recover from this going forward, just into the rest of the schedule?
Well, we're going to Tahiti, and I think we're on the other side of the world. It'll be it'll be really well talked about. I'm sure that, and I was already talking to Pot saying, think of 20 years from now, we think back in that day and we were all there, and where were you when that happened? And it's just, I'm just so relieved. It's just so spectacular that nothing happened to Mick. I think it's starting to hit me now. So
it's funny because we were talking about your rivalry with Mick when you guys were surfing against one another. It's a good friendly rivalry, but those things just go out the window in a situation like this.
Absolutely, yeah. Don't think anything about your friend in that situation. Mick and I, we love to surf against each other. It brings the best out of both of us. I think we both surf really relaxed against each other, but you see a situation like that and so many things just pale in comparison. If someone passed away in your life or something happens really heavy in your life, it makes you realize to appreciate the simple things and how little, trying to go for points or win a contest or any of that means. It's really about those relationships you have with people, and Mick and I have had a lot of great situations together, surfing against each other, but it sort of made us have a good friendship, and so that's sort of what flashes in your mind, not like your competitor or something like that. It just brings everything right back down to earth.
Appreciate you talking to us, Kelly. I'm going to let you go find your mate and give him another hug.
Yeah, all right. Thanks, guys.
Well, if you're just joining